Radyn stood at the door of his childhood cottage, the place where he had been reborn into a new life. The air was filled with a mix of nostalgia and determination as he looked upon the familiar surroundings. The cottage was nestled in a serene village, surrounded by lush greenery and the distant sounds of chirping birds. His mother, a kind and gentle woman, emerged from the cottage, her eyes brightening with joy at the sight of her son. She embraced Radyn tightly, as if to confirm that he was truly back. Radyn couldn't help but feel a swell of gratitude and love for the woman who had cared for him in both his past and present lives. "Radyn, my dear, I'm so glad you're home," his mother said, her voice filled with warmth. "It's been too long since we spent time together. Come, let's share a meal and catch up on everything." Radyn nodded, grateful for the opportunity to relish this moment of peace. As they sat down for a simple meal, he couldn't help but marvel at the normalcy of it all. In this quaint village, far removed from the political machinations and power struggles of Eldoria, Radyn found a semblance of the peaceful life he had longed for. However, the tranquility was short-lived. A sharp knock echoed through the cottage, interrupting the serenity. Radyn's mother went to answer the door, and her expression shifted from warmth to surprise as she saw the visitors. Standing at the threshold were members of the School of Mages, clad in robes adorned with intricate symbols. Radyn's heart sank as he realized the implications. In Eldoria, every citizen of age 13 was mandated to undergo a magic test at the School of Mages. It was a law enforced by the Crown, a measure to identify and nurture magical talent within the realm. Radyn remembered this from his previous life, and now it seemed his past was catching up with him. The head mage, Leonard, stepped forward, a stern expression etched on his face. "Greetings, citizens. It is time for young Radyn to fulfill his obligation to Eldoria. He must undergo the magic test at the School of Mages." Radyn glanced at his mother, concern etched across her face. The law was clear and there was no escaping the inevitable. With a heavy heart, Radyn nodded, knowing that this was a chance to regain his magical strength and alter the course of his history. He followed the members of the School of Mages, leaving his childhood cottage behind. As they traversed the familiar village paths, Radyn couldn't shake the memories of his previous life. The School of Mages was both a place of learning and a battleground of egos, and Leonard, the head mage, had been Radyn's arch-enemy. Upon reaching the School of Mages, Radyn found himself amidst a sea of young faces, each filled with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Leonard, with his silver-streaked hair and piercing gaze, welcomed the candidates. "Welcome, young ones, to the School of Mages. Today you will undergo a test to determine your magical potential," Leonard announced, his voice echoing through the grand hall. "Those who fail to impress will be asked to leave. Eldoria demands excellence in its magical citizens."